We're a family-owned and operated business. We've been in business for about 20 years, and we manufacture air filtration equipment, specifically gas phase air filtration. And what that is removing specific types of gases from the air that are causing a nuisance or a problem. So it might be gases that are causing an odor. So we'll make large facilities and filtration media that goes inside these big pieces of equipment for wastewater treatment plants for removing odor, or maybe within a big commercial or industrial facility where these gases are causing harm to electronics or to the people. Another example might be a pulp and paper mill or an oil refinery. Prior to Odoo and working with Bista to implement Odoo, we had 3 different software systems that we were using, from the point of, let's say, our CRM getting an opportunity and quoting, all the way through fulfilling an order and shipping it out to the client, invoicing them. So we were using Zoho CRM in the beginning for our sales team to be able to field opportunities and to quote opportunities. And then once they were to win a job, it would be just emailed. All the information of that would be emailed over to our order entry person. And that person then had to dual enter everything into QuickBooks, which was our accounting software system, and then QuickBase, which was our homegrown ERP order entry project management system. So with implementing Odoo through Bista, we were able to eliminate those 3 systems and get everything all into Odoo. Much more seamless, obviously, able to take information from the very beginning through CRM, and it flows all the way through one system to the accounting. The most key requirements, or the overall goal of implementing this ERP system, was to eliminate the dual entry that we were doing in all these other systems. It was very hard for us to get any good data or reports because we had to merge data from so many systems. In the beginning, as a small family business, it was easier to manage the 3 different systems, but as we grow, it was pretty key that we needed to all be on one system for better communication, especially between our departments and such. We reached out to Odoo, and they might have recommended different firms within the area that could help implement Odoo for us. Bista was one of the recommended firms. And we also liked that they're also in Peachtree Corners, Georgia, near where our facility was. Between all those different factors, we made the choice to go with Bista. There's a lot of work that went on up front to gather information on what our workflows are, how we use our current systems. So Bista had to come in and see those workflows and how we're using everything. From there, gathering information, how we wanted to use the future systems, what data we needed, what fields we needed. Really a lot of data gathering, I think, is what Bista did, and helping us understand how Odoo worked and how we could customize it to fit our needs. Bista implemented Odoo ERP system. The modules specifically that we've worked on together are the accounting module, the sales module, manufacturing module, and inventory, and purchase module. So together, through those systems, we were able to get kind of all of our departments together on one page and be able to get the flow of information through the system a lot easier. It's been great. I think Kadar especially has been a great point of contact for me as I've had any issues that come up. I think especially when I first came back from the Netherlands to Atlanta to be president of the company, I had to become more involved in understanding what was going on with the ERP implementation. And Kadar was nice enough to sit down with me face to face right when I came back and kind of go over what challenges we were facing, what we advise on what we might need to do to get over those hurdles. And I believe at the time we also were able to work with him to get more dedicated support for some of the issues that we were having. So he was able to put that all together for me to make sure we were supported. The Bista team has been very supportive, and only a phone call or a text away is needed. Very generally, going back to being on one system is the first and foremost kind of goal that we've achieved altogether. And with that, we have grown over 30% in sales and revenue over the past year. I don't think that we'd be able to do that and move manufacturing facilities if we weren't all together on one system. I think the communication would be lost if we had still been on these other 3 systems instead of Odoo altogether. So I think it's been able to facilitate our growth. There was a time when we were going through some hurdles and hiccups, and as soon as I was able to talk to Kedar about him, he formulated a solution to help us. So I'd say that would be how they've most exceeded my expectations. As I learn Odoo more and more, there's a ton of different modules within Odoo that I think we could further utilize and potentially work together on further implementing some of those modules maybe. I'd recommend Bista, again, because of the communication and the dedicated support that they've been able to give us through this process. It was very much appreciated, and I know that not all consulting firms do that, so